just want to hear why WWE has failed its fans. Tell these people.
You can look at it from both ways. Like, I think they have failed. They have failed to like dragging storylines. Obviously, we got burned out for most of the stuff. All like the time getting cut short from matches that were really anticipated, but they just said, no, we're just gonna cut them in half because why not? We don't give a damn. We don't care. Like, I think they also failed the tag division as well, because I'm one for tag team wrestling. I love tag team wrestling, but they have killed that division. They have failed that tag division.
The show, the reality is though that like we've been watching for a lot of years. WWE fans know what they're gonna get, so they're not. I don't feel bad for the fans, if that makes sense. And when I say has WWE failed, like when you say why WWE has failed its fans, I think you can't give like I don't, like I said, the reason I don't feel bad for the fans is because I feel like the fans are partly to blame. And I feel like WWE has more failed itself. They're not failing its fans; they're failing themselves, because the reality is, like he said, they got their tag division. They constantly do things that make them look worse. Like they do Unreal, and they think that the Unreal is this big. Oh, it's gonna peek behind the curtain and show people how we set things up. It's like, no, you're showing people that you're disorganized and that you constantly make decisions on a whim and you don't know what you're doing. And it's like, at first it was like a thing that we could think about. It's harder than it looks. It's like, but now we can confirm it because you've showed it to us. It's like we could confirm, when Cena comes out and goes, oh, well, you thought that match was terrible? That's what I was going for. It's like, but you're charging an arm and a leg for tickets. So you can't just go out there and put on a bad match because, it was the plan. So, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like,
Agree with Jordan.
I'm going to say 4 words right here. It's like they act like some of the easiest things, Steph, are so hard. Carmelo Hayes PLE matches, right?
Absolutely.
That right there. How hard is it? Right? How hard is it? Carmelo Hayes PLE matches. You could put it on a t-shirt. CHPLEM. Like you could CH Plem. You could make it. You could sell a t-shirt trying to get this guy pay-per-view match, PLE matches, because it's like every time he signed up for one, everybody's excited. We're like, yeah, and then it's like, yeah, let's just take it from him for no reason. Like who cares?
Yeah.
What? And it's like every time they get a little bit of legitimacy stuff, every time they shoot themselves in the foot. Like Triple H comes out and says openly, like, oh, we're not a sport. We're a movie about a sport. It's like, that makes you sound like a doofus. It's like, why would you be so against being a sport? Why is it, you know what I mean? It's like, that's what so many wrestlers that have come into your company and tried to legitimize and try to help. They're trying, like, this is better seen as a sport because it's taken more seriously. And we don't have to constantly deal with the fake narrative that we know isn't true and all these things. You know what I mean? Like it's true, but it's not like true. Like, we know it's predetermined, but there's people that actually think people aren't actually taking bumps and stuff. And it's like, and it's because they do stuff with Danhausen so much and things like that. It's because they shoot themselves in the foot, and every bit of seriousness and legitimacy that this company gets, they trash. Like, so like that's the reality. Are they failing their fans? No, because their fans will literally accept any type of slop they are given. And to the point that WWE is failing itself, because they're making themselves that no matter what their company becomes, their fan base will stay loyal, and it won't push them to be their best version of themselves. And that is where I land.
Okay. Has WWE failed its fans?
Steph, I know this is a little bit unorthodox, but can you take me back to the first prompt that we had tonight?
Yes,
I know it's unorthodox, and I know I'm asking a lot, but I want everybody to just listen real quick. Look, WWE has done more than just fail its fans. They've absolutely scammed them. They have scammed them out of entertainment. They have scammed them into thinking that this buy one, get two extravaganza they call SummerSlam and WrestleMania is worth buying, and it's absolutely not. It's absolutely utter garbage, and here's why. Is that on this card where we could have new talent having matches against the stars of yesterday, on top of having new talent take the spots of somebody like a Danhausen. It's absolutely insane that we have to go out here and we have to beg for a Carmelo Hayes match, an Ilya Dragunov match. Not even just that, but Obafemi having a match on a Monday Night Raw. Why? Because Obafemi is a big star and he should be building up his resume as he probably wants to. That's what top stars do. They wrestle on the weekly shows, not because they don't ignore it because they believe that they're above it. It's absolutely insane to believe that you're above wrestling on your weekly program. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm tired of us saying Triple H isn't booking as well. Triple H is in the room with these TKO guys agreeing. They are not enemies. They are his friends. They will go out while me and you are sitting right here complaining about the product. They are going to go out, laugh about Unreal, and have steak dinners with each other. I'm tired of acting like these guys aren't friends. They sit in a boardroom together, laugh about the product, and then make something like Unreal to try to justify the bad booking decisions. So they have something like Danhausen go out there and they have him do a curse, and because the inside the crowd cheers for it, they justify bad booking decisions. They have made a fake term called the IWC. And they have sat here and tried to convince us that our opinions don't matter because we're on the internet just like the other 8 billion, 9 billion people on earth. And they have sat, no other place does that. There's no NBA, IBC, there's no IFC with the football. There's nothing. The only fan base that's done
IFC.
that is wrestling fans. It's absolute insanity. You want to know the people who deserve to get criticized? The people who don't watch the product. That's who you call the non-ball watchers, the stat watchers. But you can't do that in wrestling. You have to watch the product. So when we go out there and we watch 2 hours of Monday Ad Raw and we go on Twitter and we say, yo, this junk absolutely stinks because I watched Danhausen and Joe Hendry put on a 10-minute program of doing a concert instead of seeing my favorite wrestler go out there and at least cut a segment, at least cut a promo. My favorite wrestler could be Obafemi. And what did I see Obafemi do? Step on the scale and have Brock Lesnar lick the gates of the Hell in a Cell. Absolutely insane. There should be no reason why that's all I get as a fan of the product. And Triple H and all that company and TKO, they have tried to convince you, they have tried to convince me that, hey, because you did not buy a plane ticket to fly out to the same 5 states that we go to, and you're not in this crowd, then your opinion doesn't matter. Even though we're at all-time lows for ticket sales, even though AEW is selling us out of arenas, we're going back to being in high school gym soon at the rate that we're going. It's not our fault. It's your fault because you're fickle. That's whose fault it is. It's absolutely insane that they have tried to convince us that, hey, us wanting good segments is a bad thing. Us wanting good promos is a bad thing. Us wanting younger talent to shine is a bad thing. Us wanting our talent up to date and even yesterday to have matches on weekly shows is a bad thing. And then they make something like Unreal to try to pull the curtain a little bit. So you feel some type of sympathy for them. Let's get this clear. I don't feel sympathy for a bunch of millionaires who come up with bad ideas and they spend 8 hours a day working on them. I am so sorry that your job is so hard that I see TikTokers do it in 1 minute and 20-second reels better than you do in your boardroom with your coffee and steak dinners. I am so sorry your life is so hard, Triple H. Your life is so hard, TKO, that you guys don't put any effort into it. So much lack of effort that you guys have now relied on AI to book your product because you can't do it. I feel so sorry for you. I'm done.
Yeah, you can't have a good WrestleMania main event match between John Cena and Cody Rhodes. But go ahead, yeah. Like it's like
there we go.
Like it makes no like they come up with the most asinine stuff to fail at. Like it makes no sense to me.